how to get motivated, how to keep going, how to wake up in the morning and feel the energy, feel the trust, and feel that you can achieve things. Hello, my name is Juuso. I like to think why we are doing stuff, why we are doing the things which we are doing, what's the purpose and what's the meaning. And today about the motivation and what keeps us going, so to say. There's like a huge market of energy drinks and other substances as well, which say that they can keep you going. But I say that when you find your meaning, your purpose, then you can keep going like much further. And motivation, where does it come from? It's like to move, and how to move from place A to place B, for example. But of course you have to know where you are at the moment to place A, and you need to know also the place B, where you are going to go. And how to find this B. It's really difficult to get motivated if you do not know where you are going to. Of course, there's like this mindfulness thoughts, and you can feel like a child as well. Like when a child goes to the playground, he kind of goes there. He does not think that what the ultimate goal is of her being there, but he just goes there, plays there, feels the joy in the being in the moment. And I really do think that this is great. But we are adults, we are not childs. Even though I encourage you to find your inner child, it's powerful being there inside you. But on my opinion, you can have your own opinion as well, of course. But my own opinion is that we feel much more empowered, motivated when we know where we want to go. And I think also that we should not attach ourselves to that goal, whatever it is. But it's like gradually growing ourselves and helping other men, other women, other people in the process as well. And struggling is where we find our meaning and our motivation as well, on my opinion. Because when we see that we are not alone, we can achieve more happiness. And happiness comes from the back door, you could say. Not like from that back door, but like it's not the end result, but by result. And when you are doing the things you like to do, you love to do, then happiness comes from there. And how to find what is the thing you love to do, it might be difficult. I had, for example, kind of a loving family, but they did not give me answers. They were saying that as long as the child is happy, we are happy. And I think you might have same kind of parents as well. But this meant that I did not gain any kind of a framework where to go for or what to do. But I had to find meaning myself from the things. And is this making me happy? Is this making me sad? And it was kind of a struggle, I have to say. And it has been like my motivating force lately. For some years I've been thinking that what's the meaning of life and this kind of stuff. But today I was talking about motivation and going from point A to point B, and it's mostly about the point B and then being at the moment, being at the present moment. Be present in the present, like you are a gift to the world and to yourself as well. And I feel that responsibility is a really crucial part of motivation as well. It is that you need to take responsibility from your own doings and outcomes as well. And what the responsibility is, I like to go deeper. Usually I read quite a lot of etymology as well, the history of the words, where they come from. And if you want to understand the world, there's a good tool is etymology and history of the words, because the world, our surroundings, they mostly are explained through words. Of course, there's kind of the reality which cannot be described, because every one of us understands words differently. But okay, responsibility, of course, it is ability to responsibility. And there is ability to respond. But what is response? How you can respond? What is a response? Where does the response come from? So it's like a replying response. And in order you to be able to respond, you need to know where you are going to. Because if you are just here or there, then there is kind of a no back where to draw these responses. There is no like this grand kind of place where to get the responses from, and which explains this behavior of yours to yourself as well and to the others ones as well. So that also goes back to my idea or my thought that the place B is quite important. But I do not encourage you to attach to that point B. And it's more like it's a process, not a product. And it's a growth mindset, which is better than the fixed mindset, in my opinion. And why growth mindset? Because it's not a failure of a character if something goes wrong, but it is a learning process. When you hear people say that we encourage failure, they are not talking only about failure, but they're talking about the growth. And you might hear that fail fast, for example, if you are trying something new in some startup world, or you could say in your personal world as well. So fail fast. But it does not mean just fail, it means learn. Learning is important skill in the world, I would say, and you can kind of see what the goal is after failing many times and after embracing this fail. And you can see your past also through this learning lens, like your failures, and see what did you learn from these failures, because they will help you to gain insight of the way you are going to. This helps you to go towards this B, and B can kind of change a little bit there. And this responsibility, so you can respond to yourself as well, that why I'm doing this, what is my purpose? My purpose is I want to help people to find their purpose. And why I want to do this? Because I think that the meaning of life is life. And there are a lot of people who are like going around and round and round in little circles and failing to go forward on their paths, and been distilling this elixir or like a solution which I think will help people to find their paths, find their ways, find their point B's, and also the process of learning and frameworks and the words which are needed in order to get motivated as well in the path to going there. And of course, this what gives freedom to act in the moment. Of course, we are human beings, not human doings, and we are here in this present, this moment, all the time. We are here now. This moment is the only moment we have. So, responsibility, here and now, doing in the state of being, knowing where you go, learning, and helping others in their path eventually. Let me think. Let me know what you think. Your thoughts. Put a thumbs up if you liked this. What would you like to hear? And subscribe to my channel as well, if you will. And you can share this video with others also if you think that they would like these ideas, these words, this articulation. Okay, until the next time.